Good afternoon, morning, evening or night, ladies and gentlemen and or other. I don't know, we could have genetically experimented on dogs and combined them with humans and made dog humans, and then I don't really know what you'd be. I suppose you'd just be a dog human. Yeah, let's just roll with that. That's not even the subject of this Ruben Blab. The subject comes in from Sir _Octocaz with a picture of Squidward. Okay, so what, in your opinion, are the worst and best, or neutral if necessary, video game fan bases? Well, first and foremost, I don't think there are any neutral ones anymore. I think they kind of... When you say fan base, the problem is when you I don't know, Terraria, that definitely has a fan base, but Terraria is... I suppose it's... they're not very prolific as a fan base, if they even exist, so I guess that would make them neutral, but I don't think that really counts. I don't think there is a best one. I don't think there is one single best fan base. One of the more positive ones I've seen would be the Metal Gear fan base. I mean, they can be pretty cringy. I mean, I really like Metal Gear Solid as it is, but they can be quite cringy. But they're not. They don't seem to be assholes about anything. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't actually know, but from what I've seen on the internet, you don't see Metal Gear Solid fans being utter bellends. Worst fan bases? Well, I suppose that would be like My Little Pony fan base. Can't go anywhere but escaping them, and that's just bad in itself. Just any fan base that you can't escape, I'd say is bad. People that obsess over TV shows. You get a lot of TV show fans who are hardcores, like people that really love Game of Thrones. It's the best TV show ever. Oh wait, we said video game fan bases. Fuck it, I'm still talking about it. I'm gonna go even further and talk about TV as well. And The Walking Dead. Yeah, best TV show ever. It's okay, I mean, some pretty boring bits in it, and then there's some pretty good bits in it. Game of Thrones, there's a lot of boring bits in it. Yeah, you can dislike this video. That's just what I think. I didn't watch the last season, or the most recent season of it, because I kept hearing kind of negative things about it, and just thought, I don't want to watch that. Everything up to it, I'd quite enjoyed. But then when I heard about this latest season, I was like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I should probably get back to video game fan bases. Call of Duty, they're a bad fan base. Because they are assholes about everything. What's that? You like Halo? Galo. Yeah. We're still at that level apparently in a lot of the corners of the internet. I suppose we can talk about the Halo fan base. Don't know. They're kind of dicks because nothing's good enough. That's another thing with fan bases. Nothing's good enough within their fan base. It's not even about attacking other fan bases. It just becomes like within the Halo fan base. It's Halo 1 is the best one. Halo 2 and 3 were rubbish. Or Halo 2 is the best. Halo 3 and 4 were just shit. And what even is Halo Reach? And Halo Wars? What a fucking joke. I'm not happy with anything because I'm wearing rose-tinted glasses, trapped in 2004. My point. Fan bases. This is actually really hard. You might not even hear this bit. I'll probably just leave it in. People seem to just sort of enjoy hearing me idly talk, so let's think of another fan base. The Destiny fan base are... I don't know, they're like... I don't know about the Destiny fan base. They're quite sort of united under one banner of it just being one iron banner. One banner of it being Destiny, and it's a game they all like. I mean, I know it's split between PS4 and Xbox, or PlayStation Xbox I should say, but let's be honest, it's mostly PS4 and Xbox One. Because I know obviously Bungie separates the, they give a bit more to PlayStation, which is bullshit, but that's another subject that we've actually already covered. Yeah, I don't know when this video will go up, but myself and Alex did record some audio talking about Bungie's take on, well, actually Destiny's cut content. Anyway, that, again, I keep digressing in every different direction because I just can't stay focused. I'm trying to think of more fan bases now. Let's look at my games. I don't know. Talked about COD, Destiny. I suppose there's more to say about Destiny really though, because they actually sort of work to, like you see on the Destiny Reddit, they all seem to work towards a common goal. Like at the time of me recording this, it's the Sleeper Simulant, which is the gun that no one can find or get, and Bungie aren't shedding any light on it. And I mean, who knows? Maybe right now someone is finding it as I record this, but I very much doubt that. It's very fucking elusive. I mean, Alex even suggested, what if it's not actually in the game yet, and it comes into the game when they release the King's Fall hard mode. Anyway, nothing to do with that. Another fan base, Dark Souls. I'd say actually they're good in some ways, because when you see them playing with each other and playing against each other, there is an element of honour between them. So when you duel somebody or they invade you, there's always an honourableness to it. It's not, teabagging and shit. People wave or dance or whatever as you die, but they're quite they're not complete wankers about it. It's kind of a respectful thing. I don't know, you'd have to see it to understand. But at the same time, the bad side of the Dark Souls community is that you see far too much elitism in any kind of online place, forums. I don't know, forums that people do that. I don't know, comment sections, or because you don't play Dark Souls, you're shit, and things like that, or you're a scrub because you don't play Dark Souls. And I'm now going to end on some of the biggest three fan bases that are. I'm sure you can already guess where I'm going with this, and that's the Xbox fan base or community, the PlayStation fan base, and the Nintendo fan base. Of course, there's a lot of, no one really cares about Nintendo. Well, they do, but they don't like attack them. You don't see Xbox fans. Well, you probably do, but the main conflict comes between the Xbox fans and the Sony in general fans. I mean, I call them PlayStation fans, but they seem to go under the handle of being Sony fans. I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care, because I think it's ridiculous either way. They are the worst, because they just get at each other with the most ridiculous shit. None of it makes any sense. And it's like, do you realise that your consoles are nearly the same, right? You do realise that? You don't? Okay, so just childishly argue. Okay, cool. I'll leave you to that. I'll come back in a few hours. See you then, night. And then Nintendo, you get a lot of fanboys of Nintendo being very much like kind of indie about it. Like, yeah, I only play Mario Maker and Splatoon. I don't play any other games. Like, you probably hear background noise because of the flap. I don't play any other games, any of that mainstream, like, Xbox or PlayStation, because it's no shit. Yeah, you got a lot of those people, and I haven't got a lot of time for them either, because they're just ridiculous. So I'd say, probably to answer your question, because I haven't really said what are the best or worst or neutral video game fan bases, because I don't think there are any. I kind of just think they're all pretty shit in their own way. There's a couple of redeeming factors. You can say the fan base of Halo, you've got a lot of people that really like the PvP, and then you've got people like the Halo Forge community in Halo 3 and Halo Reach was amazing. Some of the stuff they produced was just ridiculous. It was so impressive to see people doing that, but that was back then. See, going off topic, sort of, again. See, I was wrapping up the video and I managed to loop all the way back to somewhere 3 minutes in, so good fucking job, me. Good fucking job. Probably going to overlay this audio with some Crucible gameplay, because that's what I've got recorded. You get to see how shit I am at the Crucible. Not even shit, it's just shit multiplayer. There, I said it. All comments, ratings, blah 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 are appreciated. I suppose I should tell you actually, no, I'll leave that as a separate video, but I'm going to say it here for any of you early birds. I'm going to be doing videos now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if not more. Going to be getting real consistent with this, because it's what I want to do. So expect more from me. Bye bye. Oh no, not bye bye. Again, leave in the comments anything you want me to do next, anything, like I said last time, any ideas for any sort of bigger shows I can do. Sorry, I'm just going to hit my Xbox power battery, it's making a weird noise. Anything you want me to do, and I will look at your comments, think about what it is, maybe assimilate it into some monstrosity where like a super video. Who knows? Thank you for watching this. I hope to see you all. Well, you won't see me and I won't see you because you don't see my face. I hope for you all to listen to my voice again next time. Bye. Bye.
Content with it, and I think certain long-running series, they start to kind of look cash grabby or kind of pointless, and when you really think about all the big series like your Halos, your Uncharted, do they really need to continue past the trilogy point? Does there need to be an Uncharted 4? Does there need to be a Halo 5? Do there need to be a Halo 4? Obviously, it's a financial decision, and if a game sold like 10 million copies, they're gonna make a sequel to it.